What up, gamers? Fencer here, and welcome back to Wuthering Waves. So, yeah, now the Ciaccona banner is now out, but more importantly for me, I do want to get the weapon that I missed out on for Brand. So, yeah, now they have this whole anniversary convene, which I've never done before. It'll be my first time doing this, so yeah, it's this one, right? The, yeah, Unflickering Valor. So, yeah, that's the one I missed out on. I'm not sure. Do they carry over the, I guess, the pity, or do I really need to do like start from zero? But yeah, I haven't gotten his weapon. Hopefully, I can use the weapon like convene pity. I'm not sure if that's even a thing or not. Oh yeah, it looks like we can. Okay, and like, yeah, hopefully, I'm guessing that is it over there. So yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh wait, no, it looks like we're at, I guess, 18 or 17. Jeez, okay. Yeah, I gotta do some single pulls now. Okay, I've done 54 pulls so far, but if you count my pity, then right now this will be my 71st pull, which is so crazy, man. I'm just like pretty much 10 pulls away from hard pity, and I guess 9 after this if I fail this here. Can we get it now? Oh my gosh, we got it now. Dang, dude. That was what did I say? 54 pulls? And I hope I got the right one. That's the right one, right? That's Brandt's weapon. I think that's Brandt's weapon. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, I don't think I'll be getting Cardathea. I've got so little Astrites on me. Yeah, Brandt's weapon apparently is so expensive. Jeez. Let me see if I can
Let me
level
be
it
there
up
for
to equip it to
everyone.
him. Alright guys, there you have it. I have leveled up his weapon to 90 to the max. Yeah, man, that was really expensive. But because it was expensive, I think that also counts for that one event too, right? The one where the more that we pull, we get this currency, right? The one that's, yeah, this one here. Obtain token. So yeah, these over here, right? There's even one mainly for the convene. Okay. Yeah, here it is. Alright. So yeah, we can get more of like whatever's in that shop. I don't know if... Yeah, can I get anything good? The Radiant Tide is probably the best one I can get. Yeah, there we go. Nice. And then yeah, I guess that's pretty much all that I can get for now. I can maybe get this, but maybe I'll wait until at the last minute if I want anything else. So yeah, that's the best I can do for now. And by the way, how is the derby so far? I have been looking into it every now and then. Alright, yeah, I have done this too. I have done this. I got it to the max. Yes, I got it to the max. I want to go and equip it later on. Yeah, I got like a lot of things to do first before I even start this Ciaccona story over here. Yeah, I'm kind of curious now. I saw that Calcharo has been at it, man. Like he's been getting up there. I think he might be at the finals or semifinals with the Derby. But yeah, I have been missing out on some days. I just, sometimes I don't think about Wuthering Waves in the middle of the day for me to like log in and do the support thing. But I'm sure I think I'm pretty much late to it. And I think going to this might have broken my game. Alright, it took a minute, but now we're getting back into it. Alright, where the heck is Calcharo, man? Oh my gosh, wait. I win again? Dude, how is Calcharo doing this? Wait, did he really win first place? Wait, that was for the first half, though. It looks like there's still more. Dang, dude. Dang, GG's on Calcharo. My gosh, I voted for him. And I got money because of him. Oh my gosh. Oh, man. Yeah, I've already got all the ass rights. It's just the money now. And congratulations to Calcharo for taking first place. Sadly, our crew couldn't track him down after the race. Truly a mysterious competitor. I guess they have like different lines too for everyone else. Dang, look at that number. Like second place is Brant, who I also like a lot. I mean, I just got his weapon too. I mean, yeah, I didn't think Alcharo would win. It's like he develop some kind of like consciousness, trying to tell everyone that he should be included in the story now. He's trying to like will himself to life into the story. He's trying to prove himself. That's kind of crazy. Like for the mechanics to be like random, you know, it's just a horse race. Like he got first place. Jeez. Look at me go voting for him. I didn't think he would win because, you know, it's all random. I feel kind of lucky. Galcharo, let's go. I hope the devs can look at that and be like, huh, yeah, maybe we should include Galcharo into the story at some point. Just imagine if that's what it took for Galcharo just for him to be implemented into the story. Anyways, yeah, speaking of story, I believe we've done everything, all the side stuff. Now I can move on to the main part of this video, and that is Ciaccona's story quest. So yeah, we'll be doing that. And then afterwards, we'll be doing that one game mode, that one event. I guess I can go to it really quick here, where it's got that Dream Link type feature with their ultimates or whatever. All right, we got this too. There we go. I can claim that. Wow, almost failed this one. Page is closing, or does that only show like once you claim it? I think it might be that. But yeah, we got this Dreaming Deep, which I want to do afterwards. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the Ciaccona quest, man. Let's go and do it. Hello? I guess we stand here. It's about to go to Margarita, maybe. Okay. There was a button here, right? And also, I think the game is kind of lagging a bit. Even though right now, it seems to be running fine. I think, actually, I feel like there's supposed to be more people here, right? Maybe it's not loading in people that well. Maybe it's doing that. Oh yeah, right now, Wuthering Waves has been kind of bugging out. Is that where Cardathia was with that one quest? Dang, that looks so cool. Or did I really miss out on the time? Let me see. What the heck? What is the time right now? Oh my gosh, I just missed it. I set the time to be at 8 exactly. Oh, now I got to set it again. Yeah, at the beginning of this video it was 8, but I guess doing the whole Brant thing took me like 4 hours of in-game time. Okay. Yeah, I just missed it. That was so fast. I saw the head to dying. Alright, everybody's dancing, chilling. Carlotta, long time no see. Haven't seen you in like a couple of patches.
Rover, fancy running into you here. Won't you dine with me? Ms. Margarita asked me to sample her newest pizza. But my goodness, these portions.
Oh my, that's some good looking spaghetti. That's my favorite food.
Did you hear what the Order's acolytes found while clearing the abandoned library? A manuscript of a poem with an accompanying music sheet.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's related to Ciaccona, because she's a bard.
The public has already caught wind of its contents. Did you know it was signed as Golden Anthem?
Golden Anthem. Once a reputable poets society in Raguna, consisting of 3 members, Farol, Selena, and Rimbod. They composed numerous anthems and poems glorifying the Sentinel and the Order, but were later accused of blasphemy by the Order and sent on a pilgrim sale. Ooh. I wonder if they became... You think Ciaccona's also like a fool then? I don't know. It did make me think about, you know, trying to get her. But at the same time, I think I'd rather have Rover. on a team. Like I got the whole troop of fools team right now. They've vanished thereafter without a trace, and mentioning of their name is now forbidden in Raguna. Well, if it's forbidden, then this guy should keep quiet, probably. Oh, yeah. Oh, what?
It was
Cristoforo.
the last work, written
Oh
aboard the
man, long time no
Pilgrim's
see.
sail. I reckon the original finder fished it out the sea and put it in the library, not knowing what it was.
That's actually pretty hype. I have not seen Cristoforo in such a long time. I thought he was such a cool character too.
Shh, quiet. They're criminals. Best not mention them in public.
Yep, just said that. If they're forbidden to say in public. Golden Anthem. And then now I'm repeating it. I should be quiet.
Shh. That name is not to be spoken of in Raguna. Simply put, the Golden Anthem was once a renowned poets' society. Their 3 members were once the Sentinel's cantors, but the Order banished them for insulting the divinity. Allegedly, their pilgrim sail caught fire and none on board survived, and thus their last known work disappeared.
Well, since the manuscript is no longer secret, how does the tune sound?
Give me a second. Let me think.
Oh my. Cristoforo?
Hear that? It's exactly what they're playing now.
Yeah. Oh my. Bam. Oh my gosh. What just happened? And also, does that count as like... I'm just wondering if someone is like setting us up. Like Carlotta's like attacking maybe innocent echoes. Like to them, that's what it looks like.
Well, it would appear they were possessed by daemons,
Okay.
just as this very article suggests.
Yeah, it's been a while, man. Didn't he had a mask before? I can't remember. I thought he had a mask. Okay. Cristoforo. It's you again.
Friends, it's been too long. I gather you were also listening in on that conversation about the Golden Anthem's last work?
Yeah, hold on. Maybe maybe my memory's hazy, but I thought he had a mask. Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he had a mask on before. But I'm seeing pictures of Orlova where he had no mask on. So what, did he just forget to put on his mask? Cause I don't know if he's like, I'm guessing he's part of the Fraxidus. Like maybe that's why he's fine with Orlova seeing his face, but it looks like it's now out to the public.
What did you mean by daemons?
Resentful of the Order's verdict, they committed to paper a curse upon Rinascita and Raguna. Those favored by the divinity were the most willing to raise the blade of rebellion, for they alone knew how to make divinity bleed and doctrines crumble. Though they died in exile to a great fire, their resentment festered in their music and poetry, transforming into horrors known as daemons. Like the fire that dragged them to hell, these daemons will spread throughout the land and burn all of Raguna. This article was recently published in the Raguna Literary Journal. Quite the perspective, wouldn't you say? Vengeance born of resentment. Such dark and twisted characters are hard to resist. Perhaps someone unwittingly played that tune just now and opened the plushies to possession by the daemons. Then again, it's all conjecture. Those in the Poets' Society died years ago, and who's to say what really happened?
So what, did Ciaccona do that? Or what? I'm kind of confused now. It looks like it would be her type of magic, because it's got that green thing.
Now, if those vengeful
But at the same
spirits
time,
really do
Cristoforo's
exist,
also kind of sus too.
well, out of all the patrons here, they went straight for you, Rover. Curious and curiouser.
Dang, look at Cristoforo's cape, by the way. Dang. But yeah, I don't see him using green magic, though. Like, there was some green magic on those echoes.
By the way, It just so happens that I made a copy of the Poet Society's last work. Here, take it. Consider it a little souvenir from your spirited encounter. Maybe it'll prove useful later. Goodbye, friends. A change of venue is in order. I must finish my play.
All right, bye-bye. All right, there are words that I just don't feel like reading. I assume Carlotta will tell us to go to Ciaccona because maybe she'll, she knows that she's a bard. Maybe she can explain all this mess.
Like the fire that dragged them to hell, these daemons will spread throughout the land and burn all of Raguna.
Is that really going to happen?
Unverifiable, yes, but not entirely dismissible. That said, a peculiar entity did indeed manifest, and it attacked you. So, let's start at the very beginning. I have a friend who's an expert in deciphering music.
Yes.
I believe you've met her before.
I knew it.
She who resembles Topaz should still be near Whisperwind Haven at this hour.
Okay. Yeah, it was nice seeing Carlotta again. I think when it comes to the voices in this game, hers feels the most pleasant, in my opinion. Alright. Let's go all the way out back here. Yeah, now we get to meet Ciaccona. Yeah, I'm wondering if she is a fool, or at least part of the troop of fools, I mean. Would love to get her, but I've already spent a lot. If anything, maybe I can wait for a rerun. But at the same time, man, like, even thinking about Cardathea, I've already spent a lot where I don't think I can guarantee myself to get their character and the weapon. I mean, I got like 900. Well, no, look at my pulls though. Actually, that's not so bad. I didn't realize my pulls were that high. Wow, like the Radiant Tides. Maybe I can get Cardathea. And also, since I failed my 50-50, my next character will be guaranteed. Anyways, I hope Ciaccona sucks in a way for me. No, I want the best for her, but at the same time, I hope she has no connection to the Troop of Fools.
In her world,
Ooh,
poetry and music hold
cinematic.
equal sway.
Oh, music.
Listen carefully. Equal sway. Sway.
Oh no, the audio. My dog wants to go on.
Listen carefully. Listen carefully.
Hey, this cutscene got ruined because things are getting desynced. That was heavily desynced, dude. I feel like that would have been a cool intro, but the audio right now was going all weird.
Over, Carlotta. It's been too long.
Yeah, we haven't really, spent too much time with her. So now we get to have that now.
You really must adore that song. I remember hearing you sing it when I was little.
You knew each other as children?
When I was a child, whenever I passed by Ciaccona's house, I'd always hear music drifting from the courtyard. Lively, spirited, and so full of emotion.
I remember it well. Those two guards of yours were like giants from Septimont.
There we go.
Easily 200 pounds of pure muscle.
Here we go. We're getting our early tease of Septimont. So I did, react to the whole Lupa stuff. And apparently she's from Septimont. And there's like giants too. I mean, there's a lot of giant things all around the world so far.
Back
Could be
then,
anything.
Ciaccona's family conducted the Order's choir.
Then why is Ciaccona a Ciaccona? I thought she had a G in her name. That's why I've been saying Gia. It's Ciaccona. Okay. A wandering bard. Why is she wandering bard?
How should I put it? Well, as they say, families are always rising and falling.
Mm.
But A song is a song, whether sung in a grand hall or beneath the open sky.
Dang, look at the scenery.
As for family matters, let the past stay where it belongs. Anyway, the two of you came in such a hurry. I suppose you're not here to take in the music? Oh, so you eavesdropped on a man rambling on in C3 sharp, and then, poof, out pops a monster.
What just happened? Did I miss a dialogue? It feels like it skipped a dialogue. I can review it. Oh, there were options. No, wait. Oh no, there wasn't. that was correct. You're missing the point.
It is the point. I need to know what kind of music could possibly have the power to conjure up those monsters of yours.
Oh. I felt like there was supposed to be one of those like fade to black screens, and it's gonna say like you explain the situation to Ciaccona. I think that was supposed to happen, but for some reason it didn't show up for me. Because yeah, that was such a weird jump. Okay. Ooh.
The Golden Anthem.
The reason why I was impressed is just, you know,
That name should never be spoken.
this game is so pretty, man. Like sometimes when I go back and forth with like other, like, you know, with the Hoyoverse games, this one always looks like so pretty. It always looks so cinematic. Like that one scene back in the inverted tower thing up in the sky with you know, when Rover was going after Fleur-de-Lis, and then Cardathia was talking with Cantarella. That scene was so beautiful, man. Like just the background and stuff. Like the lighting really helped that make it look good.
They're criminals. To conspire with them is to risk banishment at sea. Or worse.
Can I read that again? Golden Anthem. Okay. That's okay.
Don't worry. This won't be the first time we've crossed paths with the Order.
Fine.
Forgot how small Carlotta is.
From what you've told me, the composers of this poem cursed Renacita, spelling the fall of Raguna. When the poem is played, some type of horror appears. If I understand correctly, that's what attacked you and Carlotta. If you ask me, this story is a right load of codswallop. I don't believe a simple little poem could curse Renacita.
Then you...
We need to get to the heart of this poem and music mystery. Let me join you. I can't resist a good adventure.
Heck yeah.
I'll help you find the link between the music and those daemons. But in return, I want you to hand these pages to me for safekeeping.
Sure, no problem.
Then we have a deal. Since you believe this music summons them, how about we test it for ourselves? I've already memorized the sheet music.
It's risky, but there's no surer way to find out. Wouldn't you agree, Rover?
Yeah, I'm seeing is believing.
The final work of poets banished to distant seas and condemned to death. What, I wonder, did the verses forged in flames truly sing of?
Ooh. Yeah, she's making it feel like a traditional like fantasy RPG, you know? Oh. I can see the echo there. Oh man, the music. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I've been listening to a lot of Wuthering Waves music recently. A lot of their music. Like mainly from the 2.2 stuff.
They are just
Oh, look,
like
we
the
get to play
ones
as
that
her.
attacked us in
I want to play as Brand too. I want to see the his weapon.
Solo fine. A grand overture.
I'm gonna go and see Brant now with this new weapon. Yes, it feels complete, man. It feels so good.
Tuning in.
Okay.
Perfect chord.
She has the fleur de lis echo. Here we go.
Listen, the trio of
Oh no, she's invisible. It's the quick time event. I remember seeing this in the update live stream. I'm failing this. It's hard to know where to look at. Forgetting it's on the ground. And she can't get damaged like this, right? And yeah, we can switch characters too, right? Yeah, we can. I think that part is really cool. That we can switch characters.
thanks for watching. Overture.
Yeah, I think her ultimate is cool. Probably my favorite thing about her, because, you know, we can have her out and then also switch to another character. I do like those kind of mechanics, because it feels like you're, you know, you're playing with them and not as them, like one by one, usually. Oh, careful.
They burn in despair, resentful of the Order's verdict, till their last breath. Their last work is nothing but a curse upon us all. With our bodies to fuel the fire, the ensuing furnace shall forge Raguna's true gold. Is it saying Raguna will burn to the ground?
They wanted their resentment to echo through the streets. Just by reading this, I can almost see their terrifying faces in the fire.
These voices. They're people of Raguna, aren't they? I think I heard Mr. C3 Sharp in the mix.
If the poet's resentful souls gave birth to daemons, then shouldn't they sound like the poets themselves? Those voices were just people who read or heard their work.
Perhaps the voices themselves are what causes the daemons to manifest. In the legends, daemons are born of death and curses.
Well,
But what we've seen isn't like that, no. They're more like horrors created from people's words and imagination. Of course, I'm just speculating. The voices were somewhat muddled. Perhaps I can refine the melody. This time, we need to listen harder. Let's find out what the true story really is.
ooh. Cutscene? Oh, what the heck is this? Truth of the Daemons. As Ciaccona adjusts the tune, melodies from the Daemons reshape into a realm. From within, he will learn the truths of their origin. Start imagining how the story unfolds with melodies.
This is a realm created from melodies. Music
Wait, what
can
the heck?
transcend space and time to bring memories and stories to life.
Wait, what is that on the top left? Like, it kind of scares me a bit. Inspiration. You can experience stories from the past and segments and spend inspiration to piece together the puzzles. Inspiration regenerates over time. Is this a thing where I need to go back and forth? Like, I can't like finish this whole quest like right away? I guess we'll see. Wait, let's see how this goes. That music sheet is no ordinary piece of music, is it?
No. Normally, you can't perceive the frequencies in a melody. But that manuscript lets you see the world as I do. That part with the daemons should be right here.
They burn in despair, resentful of the Order's verdict, till their last breath. Their last work is nothing but a curse upon us all.
It's the same as what we heard before, but now I see something. A balance scale with a crowd of people standing on one of the pans. What are they weighing?
The two sides of the scale represent differing perspectives. Once a work is made public, its meaning no longer belongs to its creator alone. It is shaped by the interpretations of its readers. Perhaps it was a simple poem at first, nothing more. But then that article claimed it was a curse upon Raguna. Given that members of the Golden Anthem were banished on the Pilgrim's Sail and died in a fire, the notion quickly took hold. No one knew exactly what happened, so they filled in the gaps with their imaginations. With motive and a complete story. Perhaps that's all it took for a lie to become the truth. Each time someone plays their last work, it summons daemons. This is the Golden Anthem's revenge and curse upon Raguna. But still, words and imagination alone cannot bring something into existence.
Okay, so because that one guy, when he was like, I guess he was singing the tune, right? Of the Golden Anthem. I guess whenever you play that anthem, it does that to the echoes. Unless there's a resonator involved.
Yes, someone must have used them to create the daemons. What if the mastermind pulling the strings from the shadows is the author of that article? Daemons are bound to their creator, so it might not be a coincidence you felt them target you at the restaurant. There could be a connection between you and this mastermind. Or perhaps they have their own reasons for wanting to see you silenced.
Ooh, pick this option and find out how the story unfolds. But it takes inspiration. Will these daemons affect Raguna?
Imagination knows no bounds. If left unchecked, such incidents will only increase. For resonators, dealing with them isn't much of a challenge. But for ordinary folk, it's enough to spark panic across the city. Finding the one pulling the strings should be our priority.
Imagination knows no bounds. If left unchecked, things could only get worse. Hold to continue. The real ending still has some missing pieces. Let's try again. Let's try again to find the story's real ending. What is this? I don't understand. There's a thumbs up here, but then it told us to replay it again, right?
This is a realm created
We'll do it
from
again. Why
melodies.
not?
Music can transcend. No.
So, like,
Burn
what's
in
different?
despair, resent-
Perhaps it was a simple poem. No one knew exactly what happened,
Okay.
so they filled in. Yes.
I think it was those choices
Someone
with
must have
the
used them to
inspiration.
create the daemons. What if
Consume
the
inspiration
mastermind
to
pulling the
unlock
strings
more
from the
endings to the
shadows
story.
is the author of that article? Daemons are bound to their
Inspiration
creator,
is restored
so it
by
might
1
not be a
point
coincidence
daily.
you felt them target you at the restaurant.
Oh
There
shoot.
could be a connection between you and this mastermind. Or perhaps they have their
I'm
own
not sure.
reasons for wanting to see
I'm
you
kind of
silenced.
curious now. I wonder if like I should just get one ending, like, you know, just one straight ending. Because I don't know if I can like do this in a timely manner. I just want to make sure I can finish this. We'll do this one. And I guess this too. How do we catch this mastermind?
If the daemons are born from the public's
Whoa,
imagination,
why is it scroll all the way down?
then things will shift once we catch whoever is responsible for starting this in the first place. This mastermind has gone to great lengths to twist the facts, stirring fear and turning it into resentment. Maybe an attempt to cover up certain stories about the Poet Society. He must be tied to them somehow. If we can learn more about the Golden Anthem, we might be one step closer to catching him.
You realize people's interpretation and imagination of music and poems are what brought these demons to being. Okay. Yeah, I know I said earlier that, you know, when they sing it, the anthem, then that's what summons them. Yeah, it says it over here. But also I would imagine it's also that mixture too of like, you know, people's words that we've been hearing. Yeah, I just realized on the left side of that scale, that's us. Yeah, I see Ciaccona in me. Okay. Wait, what?
Music and poetry are born
Was it the
from
right choice?
kindness and hope. Yet now they've been twisted to create these monstrosities. Whoever is behind this won't just sit back and watch.
Maybe I shouldn't spend that inspiration on that last one.
The thought of confronting them is already inspiring me to write a ballad. What should I call it? Which instruments would fit?
Our enemy hides in the dark, while we remain in the light. If that's the case, we need to split up. With your tenacity and Ciaccona's expertise, we will uncover the truth.
In Opal?
Someone has pointed a gun at Cat's Eye. Someone ought to pull back the curtain and expose them. The family has its ways. Tracing the article's source and finding this mastermind won't be a problem.
So to restart.
If we find melodies connected to the Poets Society, I can bring the past into clearer focus.
Melody. Music is composed of frequency, as is everything. Thus, everything hums in its own melody. Ciaccona's forte allows her to perceive these melodies. By returning to them, she crafts a sonoro spear in her hands. That's where we saw that too, right? Like when we met Cardathia, I think. She crafts a sonoro spear in her hands, where stories and memories carried in music replay themselves. The deeper her understanding of the melodies, the richer the stories she can summon.
I've got it, Rover! I know a place where they've definitely left their mark. Let's go.
That's kind of cool with her.
New melodies.
It makes me realize that with her power, you can definitely do some detective type stories. Because you can use these sonoro spears to, like, I guess, look back into the past in a way.
I really admire the wind. It's free to go anywhere without restraint. If only it could carry my poems into the hands of everyone across the world.
Okay. Yeah, it's getting darker now. It's getting a bit scary. Ooh. Yeah, Ciaccona's so cool with her thing, like her gimmick of being a bard. I remember hearing the music that played at that live stream. It felt so fantasy. I don't know, it kind of felt... I don't know if, like... it definitely felt very fantasy. Like, I remember just trying to put some, like, tavern music, like fantasy tavern music in the background, like on YouTube. And, you know, stuff like that is what I would hear. It just feels very fantasy. I do like that. Very adventurous, too. What is this? Is this place?
Ta-da! Welcome to Requiem Paradise.
I gotta say, she's the most, like, I guess, lively adult character so far. Like, with her personality. Like, the next one would be, like, maybe, I guess, not an adult, but a kid. Encore, maybe. But yeah, she seems like very poppy, you know? Requiem Paradise, a shore where Renaissance poets and musicians buried their retired instruments. That sounds sad.
This is where Raguna's musicians lay their old instruments to rest. For the people of Raguna, the sea is everything. We live and sleep by the sea, and our souls drift out to sea when we pass. Since an instrument is an extension of the musician, it's only fitting that it's buried by the sea. May its dreams be long and sweet before returning to the waves. I'm certain this is where the poets of the Golden Anthem laid their instruments to rest before their banishment. What's wrong? You seem troubled.
Have you found any leads?
Is that what's been on your mind this whole time? I say, if the answers aren't coming, let it all go and clear your mind. To be honest, I haven't found any leads either. But worry not. This is what we bards call a bottleneck. Once, I spent 3 days just trying to find the right words to describe a tree. Couldn't do it. Not one word. So, I stood under that tree and prayed for an apple to fall on my head. You know, just like in those stories where inspiration strikes after an apple hits you. And, well, at least you get a snack out of it.
So did an apple hit you?
Sadly, the apples weren't ripe and none fell. No free nibbles for me, unfortunately.
What's happening? Is she like trying to focus or? Oh, what the heck?
Try it.
Wow, look at this scene. Yeah, like I said, man, like just the normal cutscenes look so beautiful in this game. I'm always getting impressed by it.
It's a real apple.
Later, when I finally decided to leave, I looked up through the gaps in the branches and suddenly saw a blooming flower atop a cliff. Turns out, even without an apple, inspiration may yet strike. But if I hadn't stood there, I might have missed that unexpected burst of beauty. So, maybe this is enough. Let's put aside heavy thoughts and continue our walk with a clear mind.
I'm starting to
Ooh.
understand why Carlotta calls you Topaz.
Is that so? But I'm nowhere near as dazzling as the sun. If anything, I'd rather be like Icarus in the story.
Icarus?
Soaring freely in the sky, even if it means falling in the end. I sense the melody of an instrument close by. Let's search for it.
Okay. Use a sensor. There's a lot of things I can break here. Is this disrespectful? I don't know if it is. Whoa. This?
A flute. But it sounds sharp and harsh. If this were a performance, I'd say it's trying to finish as quickly as possible, barely giving the notes a chance to breathe.
Okay. Nothing really. Hold on. There's a lot of shells I can maybe get and money. Money. There we go. Another one to investigate. Oh, over there too. Wow, look at this harp.
A harp. It's in excellent condition, but its tone is flat and dull. Let's keep it for now and see if there are any other instruments nearby.
Keep it for now. How do we carry it? How do we store it? What are you talking about? A shovel? Oh, that's a... it's a loot. Like hers, right?
Is that a lute? Its echoes are faint. Perhaps because it's been abandoned longer than the previous two. I'll need some time to decipher it. Wait. The sound may be weak, but there's an undeniable strength to it. Rover, behind you!
Oh, here we go. Can I play as you again? Yes. Okay.
It seems this lute likely belonged to a member of the Poet Society. Which is to say, it holds the melodies they left behind.
In the limelight. Let's go. Come on, Brant. I hope you're happy. I give you your proper weapon this time.
Same actor, different role.
Hopefully this helps. Thanks for watching!
Mamma mia. There we go.
Let the show begin!
Now we got the proper one. And we go play as someone else now, with her in the background. Oh, there we go. That was very fast, very short.
Timbre also matches. I believe this lute is exactly what we've been looking for. Sometimes, even when the instruments are the same, the performer's mood can change the entire sound. For example, this lute doesn't seek to boast. It speaks softly, like a traveller sharing a story over tea in the warmth of an afternoon. The true purpose of music is to express what words cannot.
It certainly has a style of a poet.
Rover, if there's something you want to say but can't put into words, If you sing it, maybe I'll understand.
But I haven't even heard you sing yet.
Me? Perhaps another time. Once all this is settled, I'll perform for you. Be sure to listen closely then. Now, it's in the lute's hands. I hope this melody holds a tale worth telling.
Now here we go again with the book. I hope I have enough inspiration, man. I'm kind of scared. I might get time gated. Or are we going in a Sonora Spear? Oh, we are. Realm of Melodies. Ciaccona Sonora Spear. Created through her perception of melodies and echoes. Memories and stories created by the melodies manifest here as still frozen images. But though Ciaccona's tuning, these stories and memories come together. Could not finish reading that.
Listen.
Wow.
I hear something up ahead. It seems like an interrogation room. This melody carries the weight of the Poet Society interrogation. Let's keep moving. Take care with each step. The melodies left by these instruments are extremely fragile. The realm we're about to enter will appear fragmented.
Okay.
We may find ourselves straddling vast rifts in time and space. A single misstep could draw us into other melodies, leaving us lost within...
Okay.
Farrell of the Golden Anthem. Know that Imperator is stern, yet merciful. The Codex teaches us that those whose sins are cleansed by the sea shall remain blessed by the sea. It is a grave offense to slander the Sentinel. This includes your claim that the Sentinel's true form is a steed of the skies. I was told you found this lie carved on a lithograph. In the face of the tempest, a giant celestial steed carved a path for the Ark. How absurd. If you admit you were mistaken at tomorrow's trial and reveal where you have hidden the evidence, I will move mountains to protect you and your companions. Remember, Imperator only responds to repentance, not silence.
I'm sorry, Sir Acolyte. I'm doing my best to cooperate. Please don't mistake my silence for defiance. It's just, this room is freezing, and I've caught a chill. Makes it hard to talk. I'm afraid that by the time I see the Sentinel, I will have lost my voice entirely. Perhaps then, they will judge you for silencing a poor transgressor's confession.
As long as you repent and help us destroy those blasphemous poems and songs, the Sentinel shall show mercy. You are a wise man. I trust you will make the right choice. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Good night, Mr. Farrell. I will always be here should you wish to receive the Sentinel's mercy.
No need to worry, Sir Acolyte. In fact, I'm beginning to enjoy the cold.
Yeah, that was one of the
official nor private records show them
the poets,
as having
right?
ever repented in the Cathedral of Mercury. This melody is fading fast. Let's check if there's anything nearby to amplify it.
This? Selena.
I understand what Farrell was trying to do. We're not adventurers or mighty resonators. We don't even have the time or ability to determine whether that lithograph is real or fake. Farrell only wanted to share the voice of uncertainty. He hoped someone might understand his doubts. Our fate has been sealed. All we can do now is choose what we believe and carry what we hope to be the truth to our graves.
They don't sound like they're full of hatred at all. If anything, they appear to have anticipated what would happen. During the interrogation, they kept their composure and did not offer fierce resistance. In fact, they even showed sympathy for the interrogator.
Everything seems to revolve around the Order. Could they be the ultimate mastermind behind this?
I'm sure. They seem to be like the obvious evil faction here.
I don't know that for certain. But at least we now know the Poet Society would never place a curse on Raguna.
Okay. Anyways, we'll listen to the other poets over here next time. Yeah, I was able to at least get Brand's weapon. I'm very much happy with that. I don't know if I can get anyone else though. The thing is, Still thinking about getting Cardathea or not. Even with all those 35 of them, those Radiant Tides. But at the same time, man, I really want to build, like, I guess the next nations team, because I've already got a bunch of Huanglong teams, and then I just complete my Marina Sita team. And yeah, maybe I'll just, I know I've said this before, but I know my original plan was to save up for the next nation, but man, Cardathea looks really cool, man. She does look really cool. I don't know, maybe we'll have to see. I need to see more of the next nation's people to maybe think about if I want to get them or not. But yeah. Anyway, guys, that'll be it for now. That's game.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good